Have you ever felt like your path is different, like you're destined for something greater? Well, let me tell you, God didn't just choose anyone, He chose you. And from this moment forward, abundance will flood your life in ways you never imagined. Millions of blessings, opportunities, and breakthroughs are headed your way. Are you ready to step into your divine calling? Because this is the moment everything changes. Embracing your challenges. When you're chosen for a higher purpose, the journey ahead is often far from easy. It can feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, like an invisible burden that seems heavier than anything you've faced before. These challenges might seem relentless, almost as if every step forward is met with 2 steps back. But remember, much like how a mountain climber must endure the roughest, steepest parts of the ascent before reaching the peak, these hardships are not meant to defeat you. Instead, they are shaping you, strengthening you for the greater heights that await. Every setback or obstacle you face can seem frustrating, like a door slamming shut just when you thought you were getting closer to your breakthrough. But what if you could reframe those struggles? What if instead of seeing them as roadblocks, you saw them as stepping stones, each one preparing you for something far greater? Life is a bit like a stormy sea. Sometimes the waves crash hard against you, making you feel like you're being pushed back or pulled under. But those very waves, though turbulent, are the force that can carry you to new shores. The more you endure, the more resilient you become. And with every storm you weather, you emerge stronger, more grounded, and better prepared for the blessings that are coming. The key is understanding that these trials are not pointless. They're not random events happening to knock you down. Instead, they are divinely orchestrated moments meant to elevate you. Think of a piece of clay in the hands of a master sculptor. It starts as a simple lump, but with every pressure, every carve, and every shaping motion, it transforms into something beautiful. That's what your challenges are doing, molding you into the best version of yourself, refining your spirit, and polishing your gifts so you can shine even brighter. You weren't chosen just to survive the difficult times, you were chosen to thrive through them, to come out on the other side, not just intact, but stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. It's like a tree during a storm. Its roots grow deeper, its branches reach higher. Each gust of wind may bend it, but it never breaks. Instead, it grows taller and more resilient with every passing storm. Likewise, your challenges are the wind, helping you stretch and grow beyond your current limits. These moments of hardship aren't the universe testing your limits for no reason. They are a setup for your ultimate breakthrough. When you reframe your struggles in this light, you can begin to see them for what they really are. Opportunities in disguise. Opportunities to discover your inner strength, to unlock your potential, and to prepare for the abundance that's waiting just beyond the horizon. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, and gold is refined by fire. In the same way, you are being refined for greatness. You are here to not just endure, but to rise, to flourish, and to thrive. The challenges you face are the very tools that will help you do just that. Embrace them, because they are guiding you toward your highest purpose. The blessings you've been waiting for, the ones you've prayed for, in those quiet moments when no one else was watching, are closer than you might think. It's like standing on the edge of a beautiful sunrise. Though the night felt endless, the light is just about to break through. The universe has heard your prayers, and now, divine abundance is on its way to you. You may not see it yet, but just like seeds planted in the soil, growth is happening beneath the surface, getting ready to burst forth in ways you never imagined. This is the season where your life begins to transform. It's as if a door is opening, and behind it lies a world filled with limitless possibilities. The opportunities ahead of you are as vast as the ocean, stretching out further than the eye can see. From this moment, you are stepping into a chapter where anything can happen. It's like discovering that the key to every locked door you've encountered is already in your hand. What once felt out of reach is now within your grasp. Imagine standing in a field of endless potential, where every step you take reveals new paths, each one offering a chance for growth, success, and fulfillment. And these blessings, they aren't just small tokens. They are the breakthroughs you've been longing for. Whether it's financial abundance, love, career opportunities, or spiritual enlightenment, the universe is aligning everything for your highest good. It's like watching a puzzle come together piece by piece, finally revealing the beautiful picture it was always meant to be. The struggles of your past have prepared you for this moment, and now the doors to prosperity and happiness are swinging wide open. All you need to do is walk through them with faith. But this journey isn't meant to be walked alone. Just as a single candle can light a whole room, being part of a community of like-minded souls can illuminate your path even further. By joining the community of chosen ones, you're stepping into a space where you'll be supported, uplifted, and guided as you continue on this incredible journey. You'll find yourself surrounded by people who understand the ups and downs, who can celebrate your wins and encourage you through challenges. Together, you will share wisdom, insights, and the light of your divine purpose. The abundance awaiting you. Divine testing can feel overwhelming, like being tossed into a stormy sea, but it's important to understand that these tests are not designed to break you. Instead, they are opportunities to reveal the strength that lies within you, much like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble to unveil a magnificent statue. Just as the sculptor sees the potential hidden within the stone, the universe sees the extraordinary brilliance buried beneath the surface of your soul. Every challenge you encounter is a chance to dig deep and discover the untapped reservoirs of resilience and courage that reside within you. Think of yourself as a diamond in the rough, buried deep in the earth. To become the brilliant gem it is meant to be, a diamond must endure immense pressure over time. This pressure isn't easy. It pushes and molds the diamond, transforming it into something extraordinary. In the same way, the challenges you face act as that necessary pressure, refining your spirit and helping you shine brighter than ever. You may feel as though the weight of the world is upon you, but just like the diamond, these trials are essential to your transformation. They help strip away the layers of doubt, fear, and limitations that have held you back, allowing your true essence to emerge. These divine tests reveal your inner strength and potential, encouraging you to rise above the difficulties. Imagine a seed planted in the ground. It must push through the dirt, overcoming the weight of the earth to reach the sunlight. This struggle is not in vain. It is part of the natural process of growth. Each time you face a challenge and overcome it, you stretch and expand, much like that seed reaching for the sun. You grow in wisdom, compassion, and strength, preparing yourself for the beautiful life that lies ahead. Embracing these divine tests is like learning to dance in the rain instead of waiting for the storm to pass. It's about finding joy and grace amid adversity. While the winds may howl and the clouds may darken, your spirit can remain unshaken, strong, and resilient. Each test is a dance step, a rhythm that helps you find your footing in the chaos. As you learn to navigate through these challenges, you begin to trust yourself more, recognizing that you are capable of weathering any storm that comes your way. Ultimately, these divine tests are a preparation for your higher purpose. Just as a diamond becomes more precious and valuable through the process of being refined, you are being shaped into the best version of yourself. With every challenge you face, you are not just surviving, you are evolving into a powerful force of light and love. Your brilliance will shine through, illuminating the path for others who may be struggling in darkness. Vulnerability and inner strength. Embracing vulnerability is like standing in front of a mirror and seeing your true self for the first time. In a world that often encourages us to wear armor and put up walls, allowing yourself to be vulnerable can feel daunting. Yet, these moments of openness are not signs of weakness. Instead, they are opportunities to connect deeply with your true essence. Just as a flower blooms in the sunlight, vulnerability allows your inner beauty to shine. It's in these tender moments that you can truly feel the pulse of life and the rhythm of your own heart, tapping into emotions that connect you to others and to yourself. When you allow yourself to be seen, imperfections and all, you create space for authenticity and honesty, enriching your relationships with deeper understanding and empathy. This journey through vulnerability is also a powerful opportunity to deepen your connection with the divine. When faced with challenges that seem insurmountable, it's easy to feel isolated and alone. However, these moments are often when we are called to turn inward and seek guidance from a higher power. Think of vulnerability as a bridge connecting you to the divine. It's a pathway through which you can access the wisdom and love that surround you. In your moments of struggle, when your heart feels heavy and uncertainty looms large, leaning into your vulnerability allows you to release the weight of the world. Just like a river flows effortlessly toward the sea, your spirit can flow towards the divine, trusting that you are not alone in your journey. During these periods of challenge, you learn to rely on faith and intuition as your guiding stars. Imagine being lost in a dark forest. It's your inner light, your intuition, that helps you find your way home. By embracing your vulnerability, you become more attuned to this inner voice, which whispers softly in your ear, guiding you toward the right path. Each time you choose to trust in your instincts, you strengthen your connection to the divine. It's as if you are tuning in to a sacred frequency, receiving messages and insights that illuminate your path. In these moments, you may find that your intuition becomes sharper, guiding you with clarity and purpose through the murky waters of uncertainty. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable opens the door to profound spiritual growth. Just as a tree sheds its leaves in autumn to prepare for new growth in spring, embracing vulnerability means letting go of the old parts of yourself that no longer serve you. This shedding process creates space for new insights, connections, and revelations. As you navigate through life, you will discover that vulnerability fosters resilience, allowing you to rise stronger each time you fall. It teaches you that it's okay to lean on others, to ask for help, and to share your story. Each act of vulnerability brings you closer to the heart of humanity. Embracing vulnerability is like standing in front of a mirror and seeing your true self for the first time. In a world that often encourages us to wear armor and put up walls, allowing yourself to be vulnerable can feel daunting. Yet, these moments of openness are not signs of weakness. Instead, they are opportunities to connect deeply with your true essence. Just as a flower blooms in the sunlight, vulnerability allows your inner beauty to shine. It's in these tender moments that you can truly feel the pulse of life and the rhythm of your own heart, tapping into emotions that connect you to others and to yourself. When you allow yourself to be seen, imperfections and all, you create space for authenticity and honesty, enriching your relationships with deeper understanding and empathy. This journey through vulnerability is also a powerful opportunity to deepen your connection with the divine. When faced with challenges that seem insurmountable, it's easy to feel isolated and alone. However, these moments are often when we are called to turn inward and seek guidance from a higher power. Think of vulnerability as a bridge connecting you to the divine. It's a pathway through which you can access the wisdom and love that surround you. In your moments of struggle, when your heart feels heavy and uncertainty looms large, leaning into your vulnerability allows you to release the weight of the world. Just like a river flows effortlessly toward the sea, your spirit can flow towards the divine, trusting that you are not alone in your journey. During these periods of challenge, you learn to rely on faith and intuition as your guiding stars. Imagine being lost in a dark forest. It's your inner light, your intuition, that helps you find your way home. By embracing your vulnerability, you become more attuned to this inner voice, which whispers softly in your ear, guiding you toward the right path. Each time you choose to trust in your instincts, you strengthen your connection to the divine. It's as if you are tuning in to a sacred frequency, receiving messages and insights that illuminate your path. In these moments, you may find that your intuition becomes sharper, guiding you with clarity and purpose through the murky waters of uncertainty. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable opens the door to profound spiritual growth. Just as a tree sheds its leaves in autumn to prepare for new growth in spring, embracing vulnerability means letting go of the old parts of yourself that no longer serve you. This shedding process creates space for new insights, connections, and revelations. As you navigate through life, you will discover that vulnerability fosters resilience, allowing you to rise stronger each time you fall. It teaches you that it's okay to lean on others, to ask for help, and to share your story. Each act of vulnerability brings you closer to the heart of humanity. The power of resilience. The power of resilience is like a rubber band. It stretches under pressure, but always returns to its original shape, often stronger than before. Resilience isn't merely about weathering storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain, transforming every challenge into a stepping stone for personal growth. When faced with adversity, the resilient spirit doesn't crumble. Instead, it finds the strength to rise again, just as a phoenix emerges from the ashes, renewed and revitalized. Life is filled with obstacles that can feel like mountains looming in front of you, but when you shift your perspective, you begin to see these mountains as opportunities for growth. Just as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, each struggle can catalyze a metamorphosis, allowing you to break free from your limitations and soar to new heights. By changing the way you view challenges, you unlock the door to limitless possibilities. Imagine walking through a dense forest. Instead of seeing the trees as barriers, see them as guides, leading you to hidden treasures. Every obstacle can become a lesson that teaches you about your strength, adaptability, and potential. This perspective shift is essential for cultivating resilience. It allows you to approach life's difficulties with a sense of curiosity and adventure rather than fear. Each time you face a hurdle, remind yourself that you are not just surviving, you are evolving. Like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of stone, every challenge refines your character, shaping you into a more resilient version of yourself. In addition to this shift in perspective, gratitude serves as a powerful tool that enhances your resilience. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have. Think of it as polishing a gemstone. When you focus on the light within you, it shines brighter, illuminating the path ahead. Each small blessing you acknowledge, whether it's the warmth of the sun on your face or the kindness of a friend, acts like a stone in a foundation, strengthening your ability to withstand life's storms. By expressing gratitude, you create a reservoir of positivity that replenishes your spirit during tough times. Just as a well can provide water in a drought, your gratitude nourishes your resilience, helping you stay grounded even when the winds of change blow fiercely. Resilience is about creating a mindset that embraces challenges as part of the journey. Picture yourself as a tree, bending with the wind, flexible yet strong, rooted deeply in the earth. This image reminds you that while you may sway under pressure, you won't break. Instead, you will bend, adapt, and ultimately grow. Embracing this resilient spirit allows you to navigate life with grace and confidence, knowing that every experience, whether joyous or painful, contributes to your growth. Trust in divine timing. Trusting in divine timing is like planting a seed in the ground and patiently waiting for it to blossom. When you plant a seed, you can't rush it to grow. It needs time, care, and the right conditions to flourish. Similarly, your journey in life unfolds according to a divine timeline that may not always align with your expectations. Just because you can't see immediate results doesn't mean that the universe isn't working behind the scenes to bring your dreams to fruition. Imagine standing at the edge of a river, watching the water flow steadily. You can see the current moving, even if you can't see all the way downstream. This is how divine timing works. Everything is in motion, even when you can't perceive it. It's essential to have patience with the process, trusting that what you seek will come to you at the right moment. Letting go of control can feel like releasing a balloon into the sky. At first, it may seem frightening to let go, but once you do, you realize the balloon is free to soar to heights you couldn't have imagined. Life is often filled with twists and turns that we can't predict, and clinging too tightly to the outcome can create unnecessary stress and anxiety. Instead, learn to surrender control and trust that God's plan is far grander than your own. Just like a masterful painter, the divine is creating a beautiful masterpiece that takes time and careful strokes. Each brushstroke represents a moment in your life, and while some parts may appear chaotic, they all contribute to a stunning overall picture. Embrace the beauty of uncertainty, knowing that you are being guided towards something greater than yourself. Being present in your journey is vital for recognizing the subtle signs and synchronicities that serve as divine guidance along your path. Think of these moments as breadcrumbs that lead you to your true destination. When you're fully engaged in the present, you begin to notice the little things: a chance encounter, a meaningful conversation, or a sudden burst of inspiration. Each of these moments is like a gentle nudge from the universe, reminding you that you are on the right path. Life can feel like a dance, and when you are present, you become attuned to the rhythm and flow of this dance, allowing you to move gracefully through your experiences. Being mindful of the present moment helps you appreciate the journey rather than obsessing over the destination. In this process of trusting divine timing, it's crucial to remember that you are not alone. Picture yourself walking through a dark forest, where the moonlight illuminates your path just enough to keep you moving forward. This light represents the guidance and support of the divine, always shining down on you, even in moments of uncertainty. Embrace the idea that the universe has your back and is orchestrating events for your highest good. Trust that the challenges you face are preparing you for the blessings that lie ahead. Faith and letting go of fear. Faith is like a sturdy anchor, keeping you grounded amid the turbulent waters of life. Imagine being on a boat during a storm. The waves may crash and the wind may howl, but as long as your anchor is firmly in place, you remain steady and secure. In moments of chaos, it's faith that reassures you that everything will work out as it should. It serves as a gentle reminder that you are not adrift in a sea of uncertainty, but a part of a greater plan. When you cultivate faith, you develop an inner strength that allows you to weather any storm, knowing that brighter days are on the horizon. It's this unshakable belief that helps you navigate the highs and lows of life, guiding you toward the abundance that awaits. Letting go of fear is akin to shedding an old, heavy coat that no longer fits. For too long, fear may have wrapped itself around you, weighing you down and holding you back from your true potential. But when you release it, you create space for something beautiful to enter your life. Imagine walking through a garden filled with vibrant flowers, each one representing the blessings waiting for you. If you are carrying the burden of fear, it's like walking with your eyes closed, unable to see the beauty around you. However, when you let go of those fears, you open your eyes and allow the light to shine in. Suddenly, you are able to see opportunities and gifts that were always within reach, just waiting for you to recognize them. As you let go of fear, you begin to feel lighter and more liberated, like a bird breaking free from its cage. This newfound freedom allows you to spread your wings and embrace the endless possibilities life has to offer. Each step forward, unencumbered by doubt, is a step toward manifesting your dreams. When you trust that the universe has your back, you start to attract the abundance that is meant for you. Just as a magnet draws metal, your faith and positive energy can attract blessings into your life. Consider the difference between a garden filled with weeds and one that is nurtured and cared for. Fear can act like those weeds, choking the life out of your hopes and dreams. But when you choose to cultivate faith, you nourish the soil of your soul, allowing your true potential to flourish. With each act of faith, you pull those weeds out, creating a fertile ground for growth. The more you nurture your faith, the more you create an environment where blessings can take root and thrive. In this journey, remember that faith is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to move forward despite it. Just as a courageous child steps into a dark room, knowing the light will come on, so too can you step into the unknown with confidence. Embrace the idea that fear is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to define your journey. By acknowledging your fears and choosing to walk through them with faith, you build resilience and discover the strength that lies within you. The gift of intuition. Intuition is like a soft, gentle breeze that nudges you in the right direction when you feel lost. It whispers to you, guiding your heart and mind through the fog of uncertainty, much like a lighthouse shining its beam to help lost ships find their way home. This inner voice, often drowned out by the clamor of the outside world, is your personal compass, pointing you toward your true path. It's essential to listen closely to these subtle signals, for they hold the key to understanding yourself and navigating life's challenges. Just as a bird instinctively knows when to migrate for warmer weather, you too can trust that your intuition knows what is best for you, leading you toward opportunities and choices that align with your soul's purpose. Honoring your intuition requires courage, especially in a world that often values logic and societal norms above all else. Imagine standing at a crossroads, where one path is well-trodden and familiar, while the other is overgrown and mysterious. It's easy to choose the safe route, the one everyone else takes, but your gut feeling might urge you down the less traveled road. Following that instinct is like diving into the depths of a clear blue ocean. There's a world of wonders waiting to be discovered beneath the surface. It might feel uncomfortable at first, much like stepping into cold water, but once you immerse yourself in it, you may find a sense of freedom and joy that you never expected. When you trust your intuition, you are honoring a deep-seated wisdom that is uniquely yours. It's akin to having an internal GPS that knows your destination, even when you don't have a clear map in front of you. This wisdom often contradicts what makes sense to others, and that's perfectly okay. Just as flowers bloom in different colors and shapes, so too do your instincts flourish in their individuality. By embracing your unique way of sensing the world, you align yourself with the divine plan that has been crafted just for you. Consider how many times you felt a sense of unease about a decision, only to later find that your initial instinct was spot on. These moments are like little treasures, affirming that your intuition is a trustworthy guide. It encourages you to explore the unknown, reminding you that the path to your greatest growth often lies beyond your comfort zone. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The journey may be steep and challenging, but the breathtaking view from the top makes every effort worthwhile. Your inner wisdom flourishes when you give it the space to be heard. It's like a plant that needs sunlight and water to grow. The more you nurture your intuition by listening and acting upon it, the stronger it becomes. This practice cultivates a deeper connection with your true self and the universe, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence.